When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pacelli Catholic High School. As we are just moments away from high school playoff volleyball here tonight between the visiting Pittsville Panthers and the home Pacelli Cardinals. It was back on September 24th. These two met in Pittsville. It was a 3-0 Pacelli sweep, as the Pacelli Cardinals have come into the playoffs undefeated here in 2020. National anthem time here at Pacelli Catholic, and we'll give you some more information on today's match after the national anthem. All right, again, we are here at Pacelli Catholic. It is the 2020 WIAA Volleyball Playoffs, brought to you by Spectrum Benefit Solutions. Spectrum Benefit Solutions with locations around central Wisconsin and all over Wisconsin, really. Get you set up today with your Medicare enrollment ending soon. Get a hold of Spectrum Benefit Solutions for Medicare enrollment, I believe December 7th, so that's coming up around the corner, plus all your group health insurance and all your other employment insurance needs is found today and always at Spectrum Benefit Solutions. As I was saying, by the way, Jason Zaleski here. The boys are coming over from soccer. You'll have Trevor and Mike here, and then we'll see how long you get me. Kind of a substitute teacher. It's my stance on it right now. We'll see. They show up here, and we got a good one brewing. I may just have to stay. But anyway, these two met back on September 24th. I did have the pleasure of calling that one, just out of sheer coincidence to the whole affair here tonight. But did have the occasion to call that match back on, it was a Thursday evening, back when there was no snow on the ground. Although those of you, I drove in from Marshfield. To my understanding, those of you here in Portage County and even the southern half of Wood County didn't see any snow. We had 6 inches of snow on Tuesday during a soccer match that I called over in Marshfield. But so the weather was nice back then, and not so nice today. Lots of rain, no matter where you're coming from. Lots of rain in the area today, but back on September 24th, again, it was a 3-0 Pacelli sweep over these Pittsville Panthers. And again, that match over in Pittsville on that day. And Pacelli, now that was early in the season. Pacelli has continued to play well all season long. They come into it undefeated. They've only dropped a couple of sets during the whole season. Did talk to Coach Struble a few days ago. That interview is out there right now on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Wisconsin. Watch it after today's match and hear the conversation I had with Coach Struble about the season, what's left of it, and we are drawing to a close one way or the other Got a regional semifinal here right now. Regional finals will be on Saturday. And then word from the WIAA is then sectional seeding, sectional teams and the seeds will be redrawn on Sunday night, to my understanding, and then sectionals on Thursday and Saturday next week, and then some sort of a state tournament somehow. We'll talk about that a little bit later during today's match. Tell you what I know about it anyway. First things first, though, only one will advance here tonight. It's the home Pacelli Cardinals, the visiting Pittsville Panthers, and we've got 12 on the floor, and it'll be Pittsville serving first. It'll be Angel Millard for the Panthers, and she will serve it first. After the boys get here from soccer, we'll give you some more advanced camera movements. For now, you get center court action as Van Order at the net, and yes is the answer there, and it's quickly 1-0 here. Pacelli off the first Panther serve. One that we talked about with Coach Struble was, of course, Kylie Struble, serving now, junior for the Pacelli Cardinals. Struble with national attention, making one that I know of, but more has Lawless at the net, and that'll be dug up by Redmond. But Struble making a top 100 list. That's a national list, players watch list from players around the country. We'll get a illegal hit there on the Panthers. But we talked to Coach about Struble, who is serving now and mans the back row from her libero spot. Middle hit in Molly Lawless, couple outside hitters, Van Order and Jandusa, a couple of those, and really tough team to stop. Here comes Van Order again, and awkward takeoff there for Van Order and into the net. But they're going to be a tough group, tough out in the tournament, and maybe they won't be outed at all. That's certainly what Coach Struble and the Cardinals are after, to not be outed at all here in 2020, and they haven't been yet. They are undefeated, and touch, and it was in anyway, so there's the kill from Molly Lawless. Senior laden bunch, Maggie Hahn, Christian Barron, Molly Lawless, Katrina Jandusa, Grace Rapinski, Emma Van Order, all seniors, all playing big roles here in this team here in 2020. Over with it was Carpenter, and Lawless will punch, get it over there, and the Panthers will set up not the set that Millard wanted there. Now the Cardinals back on the attack, and that one goes long and not touched off of the hit from Barron. So side out back to the Panthers. Playoff volleyball all over the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network tonight. Here, of course, in Stevens Point. In Marshfield, it's Marshfield-Wausau West. It's a Division I regional semifinals. The ace comes in from Delaney Klasmrowski. And also in Marshfield, on Marshfield's west side, it's Columbus and Loyal. Cloverbelt East foes going at it in regional semifinals. Watch them all live. Watch them all and only at Zaleski Sports. And that didn't come over to begin with, and then it was, there, now they do call that. So Pittsville with an early lead here. 4-3 now is our count. And this remains Klasmrowski serving. Struble with the dig in the back. Up with it comes Lawless. Had to just touch it over, and it was stuffed right back. And Lawless now this time and didn't get up. And not able to get it over. 5-3 as Coach Struble wanders onto the court. Maybe back out the camera here just a little bit more, let you see some more of the action. 5-3 though, and Klasmrowski again serves. It's her third straight. Outside Jandusa off the top of the net and falls out of bounds. Oh, they say it was touch though. All right, so on the touch on the Pittsville side, side out to the Cardinals. Thanks everybody for watching. I imagine many of you watched the 5-1 Pacelli soccer playoff win over crosstown at Portage County Youth Soccer Field as they took down the Nakusa Papermakers 5-1. Van Order with the ace. So one group of Cardinals already winners tonight. Another group, again, right here, right now on the floor. Serve there from Jandusa, and then Lawless with the block, and they'll say that didn't come over as it was hit by Haley Zawислin. not able to get it over the top. Mentioned Cardinals are coached by Jackie Struble. Panthers coached by Buff Heller. And that one is going to be called on the violation on the hit, as Melissa Giles not able to get that one cleanly up in the air. 5-4 Pittsville just a moment ago, now 7-5 Pacelli. This one will be brought up, hit by Redmond, dug up by Struble, and tight to the net, battled for there, and that battle won by the Panthers. That was number 10, Haley Zawislin, hanging tough at the net. Pretty big crowd out there already. I was just mentioning that. Many of you probably hanging out and decided, well, I stuck it out for 2+ hours of soccer. Let's see how these Pacelli Cardinal volleyball girls do. And that would make sense to me. But I know many more are out there probably wondering, I wonder if there's any good sports on tonight, as that one is hit and out, that one long off the hand of Grace Auer. Let them know how you found us. Send them a link. Text them, message them, snap face them, deliver it over there somehow, and that way they can watch sports live, free, high school playoff sports right along with you, and attack at the net is good for the Cardinals. But let them watch right along with you as see my friend and yours, Mike Wendlandt, showing up, hopefully dry. Yeah, somewhat, huh? Warm. It's really hot in here, Mike. I know that probably he's like, yeah, whatever, Jason. I could use a little heat in my life. So, Mike, we were just talking about soccer, 5-1. Pacelli over Nakusa. Mike called that one. Now he's here for volleyball. Trevor finishing up on his way.
He's on his way.
Okay, very good.
Everything's packed up. He's just...
Yep, no, very good. Take your time. We got things under control here. It's a tight one here, though, early. Pittsville had led 5-4. The Cardinals have battled back, and now into the net with it goes the Whistling. And the Cardinals with another point. And up with it, and over was Redmond. Now back on the attack, Cardinals. That kill solved off the hands of Barron, and now another tough hit for the Panthers, as we'll bring Mike into the broadcast here. Mike, well, we got a little bit of not quite a stoppage, I wouldn't say, but 5-1 soccer. Tell us about cold PCYS Field over there.
Yeah, it was something else. We had the 45-minute delay for lightning, and we didn't even know if we were going to get going or not. Every time they get about 5-6 minutes in, it would start and it would get another flash, and we'd put another 30 minutes on the clock. And they came over and said, we're starting at 4:45, got underway. It rained the entire time, was wind, but they got it in. Pacelli absolutely controlled it out. Charlie Kulik with a hat trick. And
nice.
And the Cardinals, it was never in doubt. From the opening kick, it was done.
Yeah, all right, well, we got a timeout here. We'll give Mike a little bit extra time to get settled in as we see Trevor arriving also from stage left. We'll be back. It's a Pittsville timeout here at Pacelli.
Experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
Hi, I'm Senator Patrick Testin. The plan was to make this ad about my many bipartisan accomplishments that deliver on health care and clean drinking water. But 2020 had other plans. So here's 3 things that'll never change. 1, I'm Patrick Testin. 2, I'll continue to reach across the aisle and deliver results for the 24th Senate District. And 3, I listen. I'm working to safely reopen our economy while protecting those at risk. I'll continue to do my job so you can get back to yours.
All right, back here to Pacelli. All we missed was a serve from Lawless. Pittsville not able to handle. And that's all you missed there out of the timeout. Again, Jason Zaleski alongside Mike Wendlandt. Trevor Zaleski off to my side. He'll produce after set one here as that one sent over Pittsville, and we'll see again Zawislin in the end. So kill for Haley Zawislin. Mike is, again, so 5-1 soccer. Kulik with the hat trick. Kulik's been a prolific scorer for the Cardinals this year.
Absolutely. I did 3 of their games this year, and I think he had 9 goals in the 3 games that I did.
Yeah.
So he's definitely taken over as that top guy offensively.
As that one touched, and it'll go down as a kill for Grace Rapinski, touched on the Pittsville side.
One of the 6 top seniors on this squad. This team has been dominant all year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we went through the seniors a little bit earlier. I mean, it's a big senior-heavy team with big aspirations this year, and they're living it out. They're undefeated. I mentioned I've called one Pacelli game this year back on September 24th, and it happened to be against Pittsville that day in Pittsville. Of course, 3-0 sweep, as a lot of the Pacelli matches have been this year.
Yeah, this team in the last 4 years did not lose a single set in conference play. It has been a level of dominance that I haven't seen in volleyball, and there's another one from Van Order.
Yep, second kill of the night for Emma Van Order. Let's see, Mike, go ahead and tell us. I know we got a couple new sponsors on the list tonight. Go ahead and tell us about the first one here.
Well, folks, if you have, I got a question for you. Do you have the right financial advisor to help you reach your goals? Well, Ameriprise advisors can create a personalized goal-based plan that will help you prepare for whatever life brings, so you can feel more confident about your financial future. Call Ameriprise Michael Smith and Associates LLC today at 715-341-6657. Again, that's 715-341-6657. Or visit Ameriprise Michael Smith and Associates in Stevens Point. Ameriprise Financial Services LLC, member FINRA and SIPC.
There you have it. We thank Ameriprise and that agency for coming on and helping to sponsor playoffs here. We're going to tell you how you can help with our playoff broadcast and help be a member of the Cardinal Club coming up a little bit later during the broadcast. Is that one off the rafters and legal play when it hits up top there, Mike? Always a little bit of a circus act once it gets up there too.
Well, and you said before I got in here that it was Pittsville had a 5-1 lead.
5-4.
5-4.
Yeah.
But that just shows what this Cardinals team does so well, and they've done all year, is they go on those 6, 7, 8-point runs where they make what was a close game now a 12-point lead.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we're on run here, 28. So the Cardinal Club, you can go on Facebook at Pacelli Catholic Schools or on Zaleski Sports Stevens Point and join the Pacelli Cardinal Club for 1. And for 2, be entered into a drawing. Mike will tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Go to, like you said, on Facebook, you can go to PacelliCatholicSchools.com/Cardinal Club. If you do it by midnight Saturday, you'll be entered into a drawing to win one of 3 baskets sponsored by Zaleski Sports, Pacelli Catholic Schools, and Skis Meat Market. And that helps us get the streaming out, helps us provide games like this, especially in such a time like this year. And I had some parents come by and tell us that they have grandparents, aunts and uncles who are out of state, different parts of the country, who can watch these games now, watch them live and see these young athletes play when usually they couldn't do that.
As we see again, Klazmarowski hanging tough at the net. Yeah, you get so each basket's got a $25 Skis meat gift card. Let's go down and get some great meat down at Skis, $25 plus some Pacelli and Zaleski Sports swag in those. So go online and bid on those baskets now. There's only 3 of them, so bid now and bid high.
Absolutely. Again, until Saturday.
Until Saturday, so go now. That's what we'll say there. So 21-11, Pittsville able to get the side out. So 11-21 if we're doing correctly. But, Mike, as you were saying, it was 5-4 Pittsville and just a run, and that's what volleyball is. But really, Pacelli has been able to show what a textbook run looks like multiple times every match.
Well, absolutely, and there will be games, and they'll say that they haven't had the cleanest games that they've played, but they still win at 25-12, 25-9. Like, even when they played Amherst last week, it wasn't the greatest game, but playing some top-level athletic competition, it showed what they can do, and they were able to pull away in those last couple of games to get the 3-game sweep, even against a team like the Falcons.
Yeah, absolutely. Rally continues here. Nice dig up in the back. That one by Barron, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to step aside after this set. Mike knows the names way better than I do here. But again, they're playing big at the net. Klazmarowski wearing 16 there. Tough handle in the middle. And this rally continues. Van Order now on the outside and partially blocked again by Klazmarowski. They come over early on the second, and Struble was ready for it. Go back to Van Order one more time, and
right
through the hands of Giles, and another point for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's the Cardinals' front line has been their strength all year. Between Van Order, Lawless, Barron, Grace Hours come in and made a big impact as well. They've been able to defend the net better than most teams I've seen.
Serve long there off the hands of Hahn. So side out back to the Panthers.
Yeah, it looks like Carpenter and Millard checking back in.
Yep, and Millard goes right to the service line. And middle hit now, and Van Order just punches it over, and one of those, well, this is all I can do with it, and it turns out Panthers couldn't do anything on the other end with it.
It's also one of those senior leadership plays that Lawless has been good at that, Van Order as well, over the course of the season, where Pittsville jumped up to try and block, expecting a power swing, and just a little tip right over the top, and there's nobody there behind him.
Struble serves set point, and off it comes on the outside to Van Order. She had to reload, and it'll be enough as the Cardinals take set one, 24-12 here in this 2020 WIAA volleyball match here. This is regional semifinal action. Winner goes on to play Saturday. Back for set two in just a moment.
Are you living with a prosthesis that is causing discomfort or pain? You have options, and I'm here to help. Hi, my name is Shai. I'm the owner of Next Step Prosthetics in Marshfield. You have a choice where you go for prosthetic care. My focus and specialty is providing a prosthesis that you enjoy wearing to help you get your life back. Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Let's take the next step together to a better life.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Pacelli Catholic Schools.
Pacelli Catholic Schools are unique because no child gets lost. The teachers really care for the children. They know them personally, work with them one-on-one, and really develop them for their future growth.
The thing I like best about Pacelli Catholic High School is just the atmosphere, how the teachers really make you feel a part of the classroom. And
I tell my players all the time, there's no place I'd rather be.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
Hi, I'm Senator Patrick Teston. The plan was to make this ad about my many bipartisan accomplishments that deliver on healthcare and clean drinking water. But 2020 had other plans. So here's 3 things that'll never change. 1, I'm Patrick Teston. 2, I'll continue to reach across the aisle and deliver results for the 24th Senate District. And 3, I listen. I'm working to safely reopen our economy while protecting those at risk. I'll continue to do my job so you can get back to yours.
Welcome back to Pacelli Catholic High School. It's 1-0 the match in favor of the Pacelli Cardinals against Pittsville here in this regional semifinal in Division III. The winner takes on the winner of Osseo Fairchild and Auburndale on Saturday night. Cardinals took down 25-12 here in Game 1. Michael, and here with Jason Zaleski as my color man. Trevor Zaleski doing the production for tonight's match as, again, it was a 5-4 early lead for the Pittsville Panthers, but then the Cardinals doing what Pacelli does best, go on those long runs and take control, headed from what it looked like mainly by senior Emma Van Order.
Yeah, it certainly was, and senior leadership been big for this team. And I'll tell you, Mike, before we start here on set number 2, tell you about D1 Training. Visit d1training.com and join a team, not a gym. D1 Training is an athletic-based training facility with 57 locations around the country, including right here in Stevens Point. Visit online at D1, that's number 1, d1training.com, or 5501 East M Cops Drive, or call 715-800-2417. D1 Training, your team is waiting.
Absolutely. As we get the first substitution quickly checking in, libero Melissa Giles for Pittsville. Again, of course, Panthers in their purple, Pacelli in the white. As Kylie Struble will check in, as looks like she will get the serve to start game 2, or set 2, in tonight's match for the top-seeded Cardinals. The last coaches poll I saw was earlier this month. They were number 6 in the state.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be favorites to make it to the state tournament this year.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And we mentioned this in the pre.
As Emma Van Order with an early tip and a kill. first point belongs to the Cardinals.
Mentioned this in the pre-show. They'll redraw sectional seeds on Sunday night, and then should you advance beyond Saturday to a state final, those locations are out there. We'll talk about those during the broadcast, but it's all different this year. In line with everything else that's been different, even the state finals in volleyball are different.
As Van Order again cross court left to right with her second straight kill, 2-0 Cardinals. As Struble, who has a knack of going on long runs to start sets, looking for her third in a row.
Yeah, mentioned before you got here, Struble on a number of national watch lists, including a top 100 list we wrote about back in August. Just an outstanding volleyball player.
As that one's left short, Lawless was there for the block, but it was left just a little bit short. Looked like it was last hit by Becca Downs. And it's 3-0 Cardinals. As that one goes back a line to Carpenter, who gets it right back on a give and go. Pacelli looking to answer, Van Order again. And that one's going to go just a touch long.
Yeah, nice job by Giles there. She had about a half a second to figure it out. Am I going to let this one hit off my shoulder or maybe just get out of the way? And chose to get out of the way and get the point.
As it's going to be Desiree Plot into the nets. Unforced error gives it right back to Pacelli, so Van Order will now serve.
Yeah, as that happens, Coach Heller looked up at the ceiling. And sometimes there's just nothing you can do about it. Unforced error, though.
And those are the types of plays you can't make against a team, whether it's a Pacelli, a Stratford, a Phillips.
Right.
As Lawless goes right through a block.
Yeah, the quick set there, and it was a nice one from Gendusa. The quick set and Lawless, that middle hit, been powerful all year.
That's the Cardinals with 2 or 3 players who are favorites probably for All-State. I talked about Struble earlier, Lawless as well, and Van Order's got to be up there as well. But this Cardinal team is theirs. What a dig by Struble.
And that's why right there.
It almost looked like it's short hop, but just getting the right hand underneath this. Again, the hustle.
Look at
My
this here.
Goodness.
Look at this,
Struble,
Mike.
Van
This
Order,
is crazy.
and Sobchak.
That's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Now watch him finish it off here. Wow.
And right through a block and point Cardinals. That's of the games I've done this year, that could be point of the year.
That was good.
That was incredible.
And this all started with the Struble essential pancake, and then she chases down actually, Van Order chases down a miss hit from Struble, so everybody picks each other up, and just amazing. That one didn't get over.
As that's blocked at the net, but out point Cardinals. Barron had the swing, and
they said it was touched, huh? All right.
Yeah, it was touch at the top.
Yeah. But, man, yeah, we'll put that one in the highlights for sure. That was good.
That was
that was good. That one you do not find in the textbook. That one you just find because you got a really talented group out there.
You don't find that one in movies. As Barron cross court, right on the corner.
Yeah. Back in the old NFL days, they had a thing that punter would do called the coffin corner. They don't do that anymore, but that's where that was.
I was gonna say, if you use a baseball analogy, it's right on the black.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hall of Fame black right there.
And there's an ace right through a miss hit from Giles. And it is 9-1 Cardinals.
A couple other scores around the Zaleski Sports Broadcast Network. It's Columbus 1-0 over Loyal right now, and it's 1-0 Wausau West over Marshfield. West beat Marshfield about a week and a half ago in Marshfield, and they win the first set in this regional semifinal day today.
As there's another dig from Struble on the return, they go right to Barron, and she hits it off of Lawless's shoulder. Pittsville gets the side out, their second point of the second set here.
I chuckled there because Molly looked at her and said, "Hey, thanks a lot, teammate. You hit me right in the ear."
As sitting to serve is Madison Schooley as she goes long with her serve, and just like that, the Cardinals get it right back, and it's going to be Gendusa. As Grace Auer will check in, and as she checks in, quick update as well from Feltz Dairy, one of our great sponsors. Feltz Dairy, they're located in the Crossroad Commons in Stevens Point. Feltz Dairy, a family-friendly experience serving your favorite cheeses, ice cream, meat, and more, all grown right here in central Wisconsin. Feltz Dairy is open Monday through Saturday, 24/7 on Facebook. As right through a block, it goes over, and Lawless right over the top blocks it right to Julia Redmond. Point Cardinals again.
Just a tasty treat on top of the net, and she buried it.
11-2 Pacelli. And there's another ace right through Becca Downs.
Yeah, and Downs doesn't touch it. It's going to land on the back line, so she had to. Just kind of got caught in that indecision point as well, and by the time she got her hands up, nothing she could do with it.
Well, it's like one of my old broadcast partners used to say, when you're playing basketball, block catch. That one went right through as that goes past over and blocked at the net and kept alive by Pittsville. Great play that time by Carpenter.
Yeah,
and then Lawless does what Molly Lawless does. Slightly cross court, and it is 13-2.
She plays with a certain ferocity, and she's got her student section boys over there sitting on the bench. They were afraid of that too.
Yeah, I was up here. Passed across, and that will go a little bit off to the side from Julia Redmond. Another point for the Cardinals, 14-2, and official looking to Coach Heller, wondering if you're going to take a timeout.
Well, it could be. I mean, you're going to have to take one, but it's one of those where it's so far now that I don't know what a timeout would do. But
there's another ace.
He's leaning into it right now. And
there it is. Yeah. Timeout Pittsville. It's 15-2 Cardinals, so we'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
Back here at Pacelli Catholic High School, 15-2 Cardinals, and before play resumes, quick update as well from Jason here about Stevens Point Brewery.
Yeah, and again, we had a great turnout, folks coming on to support these playoff games, and Stevens Point Brewery, one of them. Be sure to sit back and enjoy the handcrafted sodas from the Stevens Point Brewery, made from 100% real sugar and high-quality ingredients. Select from a variety of styles, including Point Root Beer, Diet Root Beer, Black Cherry Cream, Orange Cream, Vanilla Cream, and Kitty Cocktail. For more than 15 years, Point Premium Root Beer has been a tradition right here in central Wisconsin. This rich, creamy, delicious root beer is made with real Wisconsin honey and 100% natural sugar. Add ice cream for a great-tasting root beer float. Stevens Point Brewery supports all area student athletes.
Absolutely, so go check that out after the game. But right now, play resumes as Barron looks to go cross court, hits it just a touch. Oh, it was tipped.
Yeah, touch at the
just
front.
Touch at the front, and point Cardinals. Barron with another kill, 16-2. I think I did a game one day earlier. I think they went 25-4, but I haven't seen one like this from the Cardinals this season. They seem to be firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're dialed up right now.
And, of course, Coach Struble definitely has this team ready to go. As there's a tip, but good play by Pittsville to be ready, and it goes long from Redmond. Oh, they're going to say it was tipped by the Cardinals, so it goes to Pittsville.
Yeah, if it was Barron at
yep.
the net. And obviously, well, hang on now.
He signaled to Coach Struble that it was Barron. He said 14.
Yep, there it comes. Okay. It was Jandusa hanging on that ball. She wanted to serve. She didn't want to come out.
It's Claire Sobchak will check in.
Yep, and we got a pronunciation here from Mr. Sobchak.
Sobchak.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we found that out earlier. All right, we'll help you out.
It's Vanessa Plot serves. Sobchak. And Barron just a little bit late on the timing and hits into the net on the way down.
Yeah, late on her run-up, and then then the whole timing was wrong after that.
It just shows the finesse that every sport has. We saw that in soccer as well with just the timing of dealing with the weather, and now with this, as Lawless shows exactly how to do it, goes back corner for the point for the Cardinals.
Yep, she saw that corner left open back there and didn't have to do much with it, just get it down, and did.
And now Lawless will go back to serve with a 13-point Cardinal lead. Diving play kept alive and passed over. Good play by Zawislin as Barron hits it back into the net again. Points Panthers as Struble will check right back in as the libero.
Paper City Savings is on County Road Double H in Plover and online at papercitysavings.com. Paper City Savings is your full-service financial institution right here in Portage County, ready to help you. Open a kid's savings account today and get a free gift plus another free gift on your birthday. Paper City Savings in Plover.
As Desiree Plot sends it long, Again, point Pacelli. As they're going to send another sub, they're going to send Lane Ilka. And Ilka played a lot early in the season. In the recent games, they've been putting a little bit more of subject in there. Lawler or Auer has gotten a little bit more time. But it shows the depth of this Cardinal team as they are able to make play after play and be able to rotate in a lot of very talented players. As there's through a tip and a kill by Desiree Palat.
As Barron came out, I noticed Coach Struble had her sit right here with the other coaches, get a little coaching, and then you see why. She comes right back in.
As they did that against Amherst as well, and it worked. They went on a nice a long run. As now setting a serve, Haley Zawislan. As Auer hits it just off to the left, tried the corner and missed.
Yeah, well, it's part of the technique, right? Yeah, tried the corner and missed. You'll see that, and that's another baseball reference there. I liked it, Mike.
As Zawislan misses on the left that time for Pittsville, as they'll send a couple of subs in. And while we do have the substitutions, quick reminder as well that Stevens Point Orthopedics is here to help you get all the way back to your pre-injury lifestyle with our exclusive Bridge program. Doctors, therapists, nutritionists, they'll work together with one goal, that's your recovery. Visit StevensPointOrtho.com. Maggie Hahn in to serve as Pittsville looks to return. And they'll just pop it over the top to Barron. Cross court, Van Order with the tip. But that time a good time back there as Redmond will send it back. Pacelli coverage again, Van Order. Cross court, diving tip made by Redmond. As they have a nice long rally. And then Rapinski just into the top of the nets.
Yeah, you can see why Pacelli's so tough to beat. Their back row is so active. They're protecting on all those blocks. They're protecting on those hits. They have such fluid movement in that back row. There's just not a way to get many balls down back there.
Absolutely, as Millard into serve, goes to the back line to Barron. And then Jandusa just tips it back over. And that one will go just long on that back left corner. That wasn't by much.
No, less than a foot there. A real good look on the cross there. That was Millard. Yeah, real good look there, just to hit it just a tick long.
And the one thing that helped with this floor is the line's very clearly visible. Yeah. We've seen some gyms where it's a little tougher to reveal. As back into the net, Struble is there. She started with the serve. As it goes Van Order, and she goes into the net. Cardinals a little bit off their timing the last few points, but they still lead it 20-9.
I think you were in Port Edwards on Tuesday, and it was orange on orange.
Yes.
On the lines. Yeah, the tough. I don't know how anybody figures that one out.
And there was a couple really, really tough calls that didn't go the Blackhawks' way. Assumption got that one in 3.
Yeah. Yeah, first win of the year for the Assumption Royals, and they're taking on Greenwood right now.
As Redmond gets one. And it's 20-10 Cardinals. As they look to try and start to chip away a little bit, at the very least get some momentum going. As Lawless checks back in, she'll a little bit behind her. She has to slow down a little bit. As Hahn is going to not be able to return the kill from Julia Redmond, one of the 5 seniors here for the Pittsville Panthers.
Saw Redmond back on September 24th. She stood out for Pittsville in that one, and you can see why. She's got game.
20-11 as that one goes just a bit off to the right. Lawless has to duck to avoid it. And it's 21-11 as Van Order will rotate in to serve for the Pacelli Cardinals.
Trying to get a score for you, Assumption Greenwood. See if I can figure it out.
And that's going to be a carry or a lift, however you want to call it. Points, Cardinals again. 3 points away from taking a 2-0 lead with Emma Van Order still serving. Winner plays again, Osseo Fairchild or Auburndale on Saturday night. Struble can't quite make it. Give the kill to Madeline Carpenter. Back within 10, 20-12. It's now going to the back line, Madison Schooley. Lawless just has to tip it over. That's going to go very long from Carpenter. And now just a couple of points away with Katrina Jandusa into serve.
Again, trying to get that Greenwood Assumption score for you, and we'll get into this maybe a little bit later, but, Greenwood, bless their hearts for putting this game on, but you can't see the scoreboard. I have no idea what's going on there. They're playing, though.
As Lawless to the middle, just tips it in, but sent right back by the Panthers. As Barron threw a block, great dig and tipped in, but into the net. It was a great dig by Downs, but now the Cardinals are just a point away from set number 2 and taking a 2-0 lead in this match.
Yeah, Lawless could have had a violation there on that hit, but fortunate for her, she didn't, and they score.
Just tipped back over. Struble to Barron, just inside the line. Sent right back. Small set, Lawless is blocked at the net.
Yeah,
again,
nice block
Redmond.
there. Yeah, Redmond is in there, and obviously, team leader here, and one of the standouts for the Panthers, and again, exhibiting her volleyball talents.
Absolutely. As Desiree Plott checks back in, Vanessa Plott will serve. Back line, Struble, and Lawless will end it. Going right to left cross court, 25-13, game 2 goes to the Cardinals. So we will take a break as well. It's 2-0 Pacelli in this best of 5. We're back after this. Get you guys ready
Experience
for
choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Your choice to learn with small in-person classes, online classes, innovative technology class options, or your choice of any combination to fit your needs. You can get your liberal arts degree and transfer as a junior to all UW colleges or in-demand employable skills. Start now to experience choice risk-free at Mid-State Technical College. Find out what risk-free means at mstc.edu.
At V&H Automotive, you'll get the best price and best selection on all Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Ram, Dodge, and Jeep models guaranteed. At V&H, our friendly staff is always ready, here to serve you. No pressure, no gimmicks, just great deals, great service, and the best vehicles in central Wisconsin. Come see why our customers rate us #1.
V&H Automotive, a short drive from anywhere, or visit us at vhautos.com.
Jason Zaleski here to tell you that Hewitt's Meat has you covered with simple, easy, and free home delivery. Residents of North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin get free. That's right. Free delivery on every order from Hewitt'sMeats.com. Choose from bratwurst, wieners, bacon, jerky, sausage, cheeses, ham, snack sticks, gift boxes, and even the popular grillers. With over 50 flavors of bratwurst, Hewitt's Meat with free delivery will please your entire family. Visit the store in Tomahawk, Marshfield, or Hewitt's Meat on Facebook today.
It is 2-0 Pacelli leads in this best of 5 as we get you guys ready for game number 3. But before that, quick reminder as well that Stone Innovations of Plover, they're here to serve you. Stone Innovations specializes in the fabrication, design, and installation of stone countertops. Stone Innovations Incorporated operates with the most advanced fabrication equipment in the industry. Visit stoneinnovations.net to begin your order.
Going to try to give you a couple of score updates. We're still trying to decipher the Greenwood Assumption score. I think, I'll just speak for myself, I think Greenwood's up 1-0. And then we're looking at West Salem, Neelsville, and the set just ended, but they haven't given anybody the credit for the set win. It was close. It was like 23-22 when I looked, but we'll continue to give score updates. So let's see here. Marshfield, again, these are all regional semifinals, and Marshfield in a world of trouble at home as they go down 2-0 to the Wausau West Warriors. Wausau West 2-0. West just beat Marshfield a week and a half ago in Marshfield, and they're back at it again right now. So not surprised there. Marshfield fans will be a bit shocked, but don't be. West, one of those teams, Mike, that they started out really rough, and it took them a few weeks to get going, but they're showing it again in Marshfield tonight. And then Columbus up 2-0 in the match over Loyal.
And of course, in the year with a year like this, sometimes it'll take some of these teams a little bit of time to get ready, get going, and we've seen that in football, we've seen that in volleyball here as well, and we saw Pacelli in soccer. Today was probably the best game they played all year, and it took until the playoffs to really get that going. Yeah,
I thought Pacelli kind of went through a rough middle stretch. They got beat pretty handily by Columbus over in Marshfield.
Who hasn't?
Well, and one or two others. A really high-scoring match. It was 7-6 or 7-5 that they dropped. I forget who that was.
I think it was Amherst, maybe.
At any rate, yeah, it's, ebb and flow during the season. You learn a little, you live a little, and playoffs, you just hope you're hitting right in the playoffs, and some of these teams are.
Absolutely. As we get ready for set number 3, Pittsville will start with it as they will send Millard back.
Just 40 minutes here in volleyball, already set number 3.
This game, compared to the soccer game, which started late, this game is flying.
Yeah.
Which means less time in the heat. But either way, returned by Van Order as Pittsville can now set up an offense. Goes to the back line. Barron can set up cross court. Van Order through a tip. Diving play made into the scorer's table. Redmond did everything she could, but the first point belongs to Pacelli. As Kylie Struble will go and serve.
Sorry, Mike. I'd mentioned Greenwood. We'll talk a little bit about that here for a while. And this certainly isn't Greenwood. It's just oftentimes we'll talk to schools and say, hey, we'd like to come in and broadcast there. We already do that. Oh, you do? Okay. And we'll look at their broadcast, and it's a camera kind of pointed out into the wilderness somewhere with a game that's happening on the screen. And I hope again, we talked about the Cardinals call. This is what I'm getting at here. That I hope folks that have enjoyed our broadcast this year understand there's a difference between a live stream and a professional broadcast, and I hope you've been able to enjoy it this year as Lawless pounds another one down. And you can enjoy more of it by entering into the drawing for 3 of our baskets. We've got the Skis Meet $25 card. We've got some Pacelli and Zaleski Sports swag. You go on Facebook, you go to Pacelli Catholic Schools or Zaleski Sports, click the link and go bid on, or you get your name entered in the drawing by becoming a member of the Cardinals Club, and go do that right after today's match. Please, that allows us to keep coming back and giving you high-quality professional broadcasts. There we go.
Absolutely. I say firsthand as a broadcaster who's done a lot of Pacelli sports this year, it's being at this school, being a guy from the area, this has been an absolute honor, and I hope you guys give us a chance to continue to do this as there's a miss hit into the net. It's 3-0 Cardinals.
Yep. West Salem wins the first set over at home against Neillsville in that regional semifinal over there for you Clover Belt Conference fans.
And it's amazing to see that we're already in playoffs now. There's another one into the net from Schooley.
A lot of people thought playoffs wouldn't happen. I had it on my own personal Facebook page, but back in June, Keith Olbermann of former sports fame is what I'll say about Keith. Not a big fan of Keith. Said back in June there was a 0% chance of the World Series. Well, news to Keith, we got Game 3 coming up here, don't we? Game 2, Game 3?
Game 3.
Yeah.
There's a point Cardinals.
Gave it a 0% chance, but a lot of people gave a lot of postseason action 0% and shattered. We shattered all their hopes.
NHL, NBA, MLB all doing a very good job right now.
Because I think they hoped there wasn't any. It kind of furthered whatever their mission was.
As there's a great play through a tip.
Disappointing you would have a mission where you would say that the World Series or any kind of sports have a 0% chance of happening. That those people can go hide in a cave somewhere.
Well, that's why I'm such a big fan of Justin Fields, what he did in Trevor Lawrence in college football. We want to play.
Good example. And
they are. And
Badgers play on Saturday, right?
Yeah, Friday.
Or sorry, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Van Order paints the right sideline. Point Cardinals. It's 6-1 Pacelli here in Game 3. As the Big Ten is back. But right now, we're on the volleyball court.
All right, here we go.
The Cardinals, Van Order.
Thank you.
Schooley threw a block. Lawless gets the tip and just passed over.
Just nice job there for Lawless keeping the ball alive. That's what you need to do up front, and she did it. And look at Struble again.
What a reaction from Struble. And there's Van Order from the back line with the kill. There's been
3 or 4 Cardinals had to make a play there to keep that rally alive, and every single one of them did. And that's what it takes to get the point, especially here in the playoffs.
Absolutely, especially for a team like Pacelli who's got state aspirations.
Yeah.
Schooley goes along with it, and there's been plays this year where I've seen Struble especially, more than any player who's diving all over the floor. She does basically a scorpion kick and keeps it alive, and eventually they get the point. As there's an ace from Van Order, 9-1 Cardinals.
Yeah, pouring it on here again in set 3, and this match looks like it'll be done almost before it started, or shortly after it started anyway.
Sure seems like it. This one is really moving. Redmond gets through a block, but Pacelli can return. Barron cross court goes just. It was tipped. It was tipped at the net point. Cardinals.
10-1, Mike. Stone Innovations of Plover is here to serve you. Stone Innovations specializes in the fabrication.
We talked about low point heating.
We did. Well, thanks again to Stone Innovations. Sorry, Mike.
Absolutely.
Go ahead and call this one. I'll get us caught up. I'm jumping the gun here.
Cross court, Barron just pops it up. After this point, we will talk to you guys about point heating as Schooley goes to Struble with the left arm, who's got it.
I'm just going to close my computer and not confuse anybody again.
And it's a point for Pittsville, but as they get ready, quick reminder that you can get comfortable this fall and winter. It's been pretty cold with Point Heating and Cooling. Point Heating and Cooling is your Lennox dealer in Stevens Point and Plover with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Sign up for a planned service, receive 10% off parts, and a reminder to service your furnace and central air conditioner. Call Point Heating and Cooling 715-345-1979 and visit online at pointsheating.com.
I failed to mention the other game we've got on the docket right now, which is Mosinee Volleyball. I can't believe I forgot our new friends over in Mosinee. We'll give you a score update on that in just a moment.
As Grace Auer checks in, the point went to the Cardinals as Gendusa will serve.
I was sitting here the whole time. I'm like, man, it seems like we had more than 3 games tonight. We do, at 4. It's a Mosinee Tomahawk.
Auer will just send it over, but right there to return was Carpenter. Lawless keeps it alive, but it goes just a bit off to the left point. Panthers.
I'll keep this story short here. So Mosinee was scheduled to play Colby tonight. They're up 2-0 in the match. Looks like they're going to go on and beat Tomahawk. So Colby beat Tomahawk in the playoffs on Tuesday. Colby decides they aren't allowing themselves to play today. According to a WIA ruling, the team that lost can advance anyway. And so now Tomahawk playing at Mosinee to what looks like now their second playoff loss in a row. That'll be a stat for the future. What team had 2 playoff losses in a row back in 2020?
As there's a miscount.
It would be the Tomahawk Hatchets if you're going to write that one down for the future. Ask that in about 15 years. Nobody will know the answer.
Yeah, that's definitely I don't want to say just a trivia question answer, but that's a trivia question answer.
It's a wild one.
2020 has a new surprise every day. Lawless with the tip and the kill for Pacelli. Cardinals up 12-4 as they continue to roll along. And speaking of rolling along, your locally owned Sherrill Tire and Service Center is going to keep you rolling and growing by coming to you with one of our 14 farm and commercial service trucks. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Good. Again, thanks to all of our new sponsors and giving us a chance to read them all online. That one, yeah, I don't know if that came over. It didn't matter. It lands on the Cardinals' side.
It went over. It was blocked at the net and by Desiree Palat, and then just rolled the top of the net and then landed back on Pacelli's side. That was one of those plays where just bad luck all around for the Cardinals.
The old tape job.
Having to make a run for it, kept alive. That's going to go into the first row of the stands.
Holy man. What an effort back there by those two. Redmond again, go figure, right?
Redmond and Vanessa Palat as Ilka will check in. 13-5 your score here in Game 3. Pacelli looking for another sweep, get to a regional final.
Our old friend Carol Mueller checking in online. Hey, Carol, thanks for watching and appreciate you watching, even though I don't think we see any of Carol's kids here playing, so that's pretty cool.
Absolutely, and the big thing to everyone who's watched all year, we've had people talk to us, and there's another one, goes out of play, point Pittsville. As we're now a month plus into and now in the playoffs, having people let us know that they've been watching is always, it always brightens the day a little bit.
Oh, it does. I mean, it validates why we're doing this, and we really do encourage the comments, including Sharon watching from Washington State. How about that? Hey, Sharon.
I wonder if it rained more there or here.
Here, it gotta be.
Point Cardinals as there's a violation.
Especially if you count Tuesdays. Now, again, I said it in the beginning of the broadcast. We had 6 inches of snow in Marshfield on Tuesday. Not so much, but rain here. So if you count rain since Tuesday, we got Washington beat for sure.
You never know, but I won't put anything past that state.
Yeah.
Point as Hahn to serve.
Anything. Yeah.
Pacelli can set up an offense. Van Order, cross courts. Got it. Point Cardinals again.
Well, the way this is going here, Mike, and the way that our other broadcasts and other scores known to us are going, everybody is 2-0 right now, or has their opponent on a 0 on the other end of the scoreboard. Early in the playoffs, I guess maybe that's not that unusual.
That was a little bit too far in front of Palat. point again. Pacelli 16-6 your score. As we get ready again, we'll have regional finals coming through for you guys on Saturday night.
Yep.
As we continue our wide-ranging coverage here on Zaleski Sports.
Yeah, should this hold, we'll be back here on Saturday. Another nice one there. She's been impressive, Klasmorowski.
Yeah,
been
Madison,
impressive here today.
Yeah, Schooley with a very good one there. And one thing I'm enjoying, especially as we get these players, we know what team is going to be done tonight. Out watching some of the underclassmen and like the futures of these teams. Like Pacelli got 6 seniors, but their other players, obviously Struble will be back next year. You'll have as that one goes just a bit off to the left. You'll have Subcheck coming back, Ilka back. You'll have a lot of these younger players who have gotten a lot of varsity time back next year. So the future is still very bright for the Cardinals.
I apologize to Pittsville fans. I've been calling 15-16, and to my credit, it looks an awful lot like a 6 on the jersey out there, but it is 15 Madison Schooley. My apologies.
As Jindusa with the kill for the Cardinals as they continue to do what Pacelli does best. 9-point lead now, 17-8. Kylie Struble. Libero to libero.
Have to start thinking a little bit here about our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, perhaps, with Pacelli out in front here in set 3. But make sure to stay tuned. Whenever this one ends, it won't end right after the action. We'll head down to the court, talk to our winning coach and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game on our Nasonville Dairy postgame show.
As there's another kill for the Cardinals, and it's 18-8. And in game 2, they had a few mishits in the net. Other than that, they have been in control. And they are looking primed for that deep playoff run. As they look for another sweep, Lawless sends it back to Redmond. And what a reaction by Van Order after the tip. And then into the net, point Cardinals. And that play was set up by Van Order.
Yeah, absolutely it was. And, it also helps to have Lawless up there in the front row with you. That extra little intimidation, although she and Schooley stare eye to eye at each other right there.
And a miscommunication after Redmond made the first hit, and it's 20-8 Cardinals.
The goal is to get that passed up to your setter, and that was Millard. Millard had to come racing back into the back row to try to get that second. Just didn't work out for the Panthers on that one.
So Struble, again, a little bit of a knuckleball. And an ace for the Cardinals again. They're 4 points away from another sweep. I might look back at it. I'm not sure they've lost a set since the Rochelle Quad.
Yeah, Coach Struble told me that they've played one five gamer, and that was it. And then when the last set was lost, you would know that more than I.
That 5 game was at Iola Scandinavia.
Is that what it was?
That was one of the first games I did. Yeah, that was a back and forth game. But it was Pacelli who took it, I think 15-13 in the final.
Okay.
As there's another miss hit into the net from Carpenter, as the Cardinals now 3 points away.
All right, Nasonville Dairy postgame show getting closer and closer. Make sure to stay tuned for it.
Absolutely, Struble back line again. Redmond to the middle to Schooley, and that's going to go long. 2 points away, but before we get the next quick reminder as well that as it gets colder, it gets closer to November, Fleet Farm is your one-stop shop for all things hunting. Get everything you need from hunting, from gear, supplies, clothing, game processing, even hunting licenses. Find the top brands at great prices. Fleet Farm's got something for everyone. Head on over. You won't believe what you find as sisters replace each other. Tess Lawless replaces her older sister, Molly.
There you go.
Lawless is one of the people who's talked to us before the JV games, looking for a little bit more as Casey Vaughn checks in as well.
Yeah.
Was asking for some nicknames as that's through Hahn at a point in Pittsville.
Yeah, Little Van Order, too, was the same way during softball season. Is that who you're talking about?
Her and Tess Lawless.
Yeah, well, those two maybe should separate them.
Well, she always asks where you are.
Oh.
Because she wants to remind you that she might not be
clear of her, maybe.
She might not be in the bottom of the order this year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good.
Casey Vaughn from one of the JV standouts gets the kill, and it is now match points for Pacelli.
Yep, fast-moving affair here. We're just about 52 minutes into it.
And it'll be the lone varsity freshman, Casey Vaughn. and is just out maybe
Yeah,
a foot.
She
not
grabs
by
the
much.
back of her head. She can't believe it. She's like, oh, my goodness, Coach. I had match point, and
hero
look what
spot.
I did.
But
Match
now-
point number 2.
Now it's Schooley who needs to go on a 16-point run.
All right.
Back to Vaughn, to Gendusa. Tess Lawless tips it in, but right there is Pittsville. Struble to Gendusa, to Ilka, into the net, point Pittsville. That's one. They need 15 more.
Okay. One at a time. No 3-point play in volleyball. Just one at a time.
Miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
That's right.
Gendusa to Hahn, pass it over. Slight dig there. That's a little bit, and blocked and kept alive at the net and sent over. Great
Good
play
job
by the Panthers.
Yeah, great job keeping it alive for now.
Ilka tips it in, but right there again, Millard. Cross court, Redmond, right to Struble for the dig, and tipped in, Gendusa, and we continue with this long rally, potentially match point to Hahn. Ilka, diving play made Millard. And Struble, Gendusa, what a spot for the senior, and there it is. Point Cardinals, game Cardinals, match Cardinals, 25-11, and they take it 3-0. We will take a break, come back with your Nason Dairy postgame show right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
It was a 3-game sweep for the Pacelli Cardinals. They take it over Pittsville 3-0 as we're here with the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Get fresh cheese curds made daily from Nasonville Dairy. Go to nasonvilledairy.com for everything. As I head over courtside, we're going to try and get a chance to talk to Coach Struble here from tonight's game. As we're joined by Coach Struble, and Coach, made it look fairly easy tonight. A big win, and now you got Saturday coming up, a regional final. What does it mean for you to have another regional final coming for you guys?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge for us. It's one of our goals. We wanted to make it to regional finals, and the icing on the cake is being able to do it at home. I know it's a little hard with COVID. Not everybody is able to come and watch, but it's still home court advantage.
Well, absolutely, and it seemed like they got that early 5-4 lead in game one, but since then, you guys took over, went on the patented Pacelli long 7, 8, 9-point runs. How important has been the serving for you guys with Kylie and Emma and Katrina? Like just the people you've done. How good has it been to have strong play in the back end?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. It's one of our biggest advantages is our serving this year. We really just work to make it very difficult. If anything, the best thing you can do is get that other team out of system. So it gives us an easier way to play some defense on them. So we work real hard on that.
Absolutely, and I guess with either Osseo or with Auburndale coming in, have you watched any film on them yet, or have you done any prep yet?
No, to be honest, I'm a little hesitant to watch film. I know a lot of people watch film. It's probably the smarter thing to do, but it kind of stresses our girls out to be too prepared almost. They kind of start faking themselves out. We've done that in the past with other teams where we've done practices and practices expecting something. The team comes in and does something totally different, and then we're off our game. So we're just going to focus on us, what we do right, make sure we're executing, make sure we're able to get all different kinds of shots, anticipate everything. Then no matter what they throw at us, we should be prepared.
And then I guess the last thing I'll ask you is so often we've seen teams this year really get ready to block, get ready for those big power swings, but then over and over again, whether it's Molly, whether it's Emma or Chrissy, those little tip plays. How big is that to know that the other team isn't prepared for those and know that you can bring that out really at any time and get a point out of it?
Yeah, our hitters are actually been all year working on the fact that we can't just rely on swinging away. We have to be able to do something different. So they're always watching where the blockers are, where the defense is, and if it's open, swing away, but when it's not, find that hole. So that's why we've been able to get some of those extra points.
Well, absolutely, Coach, and well, best of luck. We're going to see you guys on Saturday. Hopefully get a chance for another deep run, and we'll hopefully see you down the road for many more games yet to come.
Thank you so very much.
Thank you. As we're now joined by Emma Van Orderen, and first of all, congratulations on the win. Another regional final for you guys. I guess kind of take us from what you saw on the court tonight.
Well, we played really well together, really cohesive as a team, which we've been working on all week. And we just played, front row was on and back row was on as well.
And I know you specifically had a lot of those cross-court type swings. I guess, how much have you worked on that this year? How much have you been able to try and make those types of plays as the year has gone on?
That was the one thing I was improving on all year. I started off hitting only middle, and then I moved on to line, and then I finally got line down. So then I moved on to cross, which has been really effective during the postseason and during the end of the season as well.
Well, that's always something great to work on. And I guess also for you, you're the only player I think who doesn't rotate out ever. What does it mean like for you to be the one player who you know can be relied on for every single point of the game?
It means a lot to me. I mean, the players would look up to me. If no one else can do it, then I have to step up and be I can do this. I can finish this point for us.
Absolutely, and I guess last thing for you, got another one Saturday. How ready you guys? I think you're ready to go, but how much are you looking forward to having another regional final at home?
I'm looking forward to it. We haven't won it in a couple years now, and we are ready for it. We're really practicing really hard, and we're just coming together as a team really well.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations. Best of luck. We'll be there again on Saturday. Hopefully see you, and hopefully many more matches yet to come as we get this season going again.
Thank you.
As again, it was a 3-game sweep here We'll come right here.
Kylie, go right here.
Again, a 3-game sweep for the Cardinals as we're joined by.
Wish Kylie happy birthday.
Absolutely.
And then they're coming in the house together.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, again, a very happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
As you guys are ready, and so the Highlight House player of the game. So again, as I guess guys, you're ready. I guess you guys are in the house. I'm guessing. So.
Wait. So I'll say I'm Kylie. You say you're Emma. And then say we're in the house. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys ready?
Yeah.
We'll do it on 3 for you guys. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm Kylie Struble.
I'm Emma Van Order.
And we're in the house.
And there you go, our Highlight House players of the game for the Pacelli Cardinals. They get this one in straight sets, 3-0 over the Pittsville Panthers, as they win this one and get ready for a regional final coming forward on Saturday nights against either Auburndale or Osseo Fairchild. So keep an eye on for that one. And again, everyone, thank you for joining us. That was our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Again, Nasonville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily. Head to NasonvilleDairy.com to make your order today. And so as we wrap things up again, it was 3-0 Cardinals. For Jason Zaleski, this is Mike Wendland and Trevor Zaleski doing the production. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your night. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll talk to you next time for more sports right here on Zaleski Sports. Everyone, good night.